Alright, so Skepta dropped a track a few days ago now where he sent a few jabs. He claimed on Twitter that he was sending for 7 different people, and if they know, they know. But the big direct one was for Joyner Louuis, and he has now replied literally an hour ago with a song called Nobody Cares. I'm interested to see, you know, how this goes. The first Skep song was kind of a jab, so I think it's unlikely that you're gonna see all the ammunition put into this song. I think it will be somewhat held back a bit, but we'll see what's going on. We'll see what's going on.
Who I'm for? Give me the blunt, I'm ready to blaze a corpse. After the song is over, I never want haters debate no more. I ain't wanna do it, but somebody told me saying my name is war. I wanna know what drugs you taking and what do you take me for? Maybe you mad cause you...
It's very American, the beat already, isn't it? I thought maybe he'd go on a, like, trying to get on a grime beat angle. I could see that, but it's very American off rip.
Name is war. I wanna know what drugs you taking and what do you take me for? Maybe you mad cause you ain't got buzz up in the UK no more. I heard your career the same what it was and you don't get paid no more. If you want a feature, nigga, just say it, but you gotta pay me for it. And after I body you...
Yeah.
I heard your career the same what it was and you don't get...
Like, saying your career was what it was, like, and it's not the same no more. Me personally, it's like, it's just not true. Do you know what I mean? Like, if he was kind of, like, if this was a while ago, I feel like that would have resonated more when Skep was kind of being quiet. I feel like he's at the peak of his career at the moment, no? Maybe I'm tripping, but like, I feel like he's at the peak of his career.
What drugs you taking and what do you take me for? Maybe you mad cause you ain't got buzz up in the UK no more.
Like, he's probably, like, him and Central C are the 2 biggest UK artists, I would say, right now. I would say Dave is in that conversation, but he hasn't dropped in a little while, but, you know.
Red the same what it was and you don't get paid no more. If you want a feature, nigga, just say it, but you gotta pay me for it. And after I body you, I don't want you ever saying my name anymore. I know you putting your flag on your back, now you gotta carry it. If somebody holding it down, it shouldn't be you, it's time to be serious. I know you hate being home, you come to the States and try to be arrogant. I bet you sit in your room and secretly wish that you was American. As soon as I heard your diss, was shaking my head and shit.
That's a bit better. I think that's a good, like, a decent angle. Like, you come to America a lot, you wish you was American. I mean, I don't dislike that angle.
I bet you sit in your room and secretly wish that you was American. As soon as I heard your diss, was shaking my head, this shit was hilarious. Ain't even wanna respond, but niggas in London told me to take care of it. You keep on saying my name, you dig in the grave, and you gon' get buried in. Everyone back in your country looking at you like you an embarrassment. I'm about to perish him. I gotta make...
See, like that, I don't know if that's really the case. You know what I mean? I don't really see that as the case. It's just a bit weak. It's a bit weak, and I think we're also forgetting here that obviously Skep was the one that said UK versus USA. But Joyner then entered the conversation and put his name forward. So for him to then spin the angle of you're carrying the scene on your back, you're the wrong person for it, like that wouldn't. Why did you say, like, why did you take the bait? I guess I don't know. It's very general at the moment, but then again, to be non-biased, so was Skepta. Skepta didn't say anything crazy. Skepta said, like, very, very surface level stuff. So it would, at the moment, they're like this for me. Like, then there's no clear, like, one's really much better than the other.
I can respect this shit, put that in your life, I bet this shit. You lyrically better than no one I know, not even no one in the freshman list. I love the UK, but that shit said, I really hope you ain't the best there is. Cause all of my life, I never heard nobody tell me to put in that Skepta shit. When you gon' finally...
All of my life, I never heard anybody tell me put on that Skepta shit. Okay, yeah. But, like, again, decent bar, but you could kind of apply that to anybody.
Set this shit, you not on my level, don't test this shit. I know that you think it is friendly fire, but I'm not one of your friends and shit. You should've hit up your friends, little bitch. Go call up Dave and Central, bitch. For me, you gon' need the Avengers, bitch. Go tell them that Joyner just sent you, bitch. Nobody cares, you was that nigga back in the days. You only popping in the UK, but we don't play your shit in the States. Nobody cares. Nobody cares how many women that you played, or how many bullets that you sprayed, or who bringing you out on stage. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you sat with all the goats, or how many tags on your coats, or how many niggas that you know. We don't care. Nobody cares about how you and Drizzy are close, or how you invented UK rap, but still ain't top 10 of your coast, nigga. What made you think it's a
you get? It's just hard for me to get behind it because I can't. You can't, like, the thing is, yeah, you can't be vexed at him for the bars because it's naive, right? I would say majority of the UK are putting him in Skepta in the top 10. Probably top 5. I'd say the majority of the UK would put Skepta in top 5 UK rappers. So, like, having the bar being like, you ain't even in the top 10 of your area. It's like, I get you're just trying to get a hard-hitting bar, but, like, Joyner, could you really honestly know what someone's top 10 is from the UK? Like, are you that tapped in the UK that you actually know what people's top 10s are? I feel like you could take Skepta's name out of this diss and insert anybody else's name so far, and it's kind of just a blanket diss. Like, everything he's saying would hit just as hard on anybody else because it's not, like, quite got that personal thing yet. But again, neither did Skepta's. So I don't know. This might just be they're both just having a little spar at the moment, and you know, Skepta might come out with something crazy, and then Joyner is gonna spin it back, and they're gonna up it, you know.
That idea to swing at a nigga with stamina. You throwing jabs at punches, swinging for nothing, cause you never landed them. I heard that all of a sudden you Muslim, fucking, I'm about to go ham on them. If you a demon, a bitch, I'm a devil, I hope that you.
I heard all of a sudden you're Muslim, I'm about to go ham on you.
Stamina. You throwing jabs at punches, swinging for nothing, cause you never landed them. I heard that all of a sudden you Muslim, fucking, I'm about to go ham on them.
Alright. Okay.
If you a demon, a bitch, I'm a devil.
Okay, you fair. Alright.
Muslim, fucking, I'm about to go ham on them. If you a demon, a bitch, I'm a devil, I hope that you ready to dance for them. I know I probably took it somewhere that's past the level of making it right. I hope that when you respond, the record is hard and maybe you'll make it a fight. I bet as soon as you hear this shit, you probably be thinking about taking a flight. I got fans in London, but after the song, they probably gonna hit me for life.
I like that. That's a good angle. I like that. After this, I'm probably not gonna have any fans in London, like almost being like I like the idea, yeah. I feel like Joyner could do well here if he embodies the enemy of the UK kind of role that he's going to have to take, because there is going to be bias in this. UK people are going to prefer Skepta stuff, and Americans are going to prefer Joyner unless they're really tapped in with the UK. Like, I don't dislike him taking that angle of being like, yeah, I ain't gonna have no fans in the UK no more. I'm under my villain shit. But again, it's still not really too direct. The Skepta, the Muslim bar, I mean, that was a bit more direct and personal. But yeah.
Got fans in London, but after the song, they probably gonna hit me for life. The pistol black, your face get lit, the clip is packed, so make a wish. I go to your town to take a trip, I wipe you down and take your pick. My money is blue, I'm way too rich, I make too much, like way too quick. Your music sucks, you make me sick. Pass the plate, I'm starving. What is this shit?
Like, I'm gonna come to your area and do stuff. Like, it's just like, you're not. For one, you're not gonna do that. Obviously, why would you? And second of all, anyone, like, you could say that about anyone, you know? It's just like, gun bars is very, your gun bars and your music sucks.
Make too much, like way too quick. Your music sucks, you make me sick. Pass the plate, I'm starving. What is this shit you starting? Blah, blah, blah. Send niggas up in your apartment. Use your head as a target. Blah, blah, blah. I ain't that nigga to start, but I laugh at you in your garbage. Ha, ha, ha. Go to Tottenham, I'm marching. That's why I leave your carcass. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares, you was that nigga back in the days. You only popping it. Ain't that nigga to start, but I laugh at you in your garbage. Ha, ha, ha. Go to Tottenham, I'm marching. That's why I leave your carcass. Blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares, you was that nigga back in the days. You only popping in the UK, but we don't play your shit in the States. Nobody cares. Nobody cares how many women that you played, or how many bullets that you sprayed, or who bringing you out on stage. Nobody cares. Nobody cares if you sat with all the goats, or how many tags on your coats, or how many niggas that you know. We don't care. Nobody cares about how you and Drizzy are close, or how you invented UK.
Maybe I'm being mad biased, yeah. And I might be being mad biased here, okay? I might be being mad biased, and I probably am. And the comments are probably going to tell me I'm being biased. But even the hook for me, I'm listening to it, and it's like, nobody cares that you've sat with all the goats. Nobody cares that you've invented UK rap. Nobody cares that you're really good friends with Drake. It's like, the things he's saying, it's almost like weirdly complimenting, because it's like it almost gives jealous guy in the corner of like, yeah, nobody cares that you're friends with Drake's. Nobody cares that you're the big that you invented UK rap. Like, it's like, You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like, I don't know. If you were saying like, nobody cares, there's nobody at your shows. It's like, yeah, you're kind of saying no one cares about you, and it's a bit, you know, you've got no motion. But you're saying nobody cares, and then following it up with saying he's close friends with Drake. So you've already right there said Drake cares, who is the biggest artist in your country. So like, nobody cares you're best friends with Drake, but Drake cares, and he's the biggest American rapper. So pretty much everyone cares. Nobody cares that you've been in the room with all the GOATs, but the GOATs have you in the room, so the GOATs obviously care. Like, I'm confused. Yeah, I know Drake's Canadian. He's the biggest rapper in America. He could be from Papua New Guinea. He's still the biggest rapper in America. Like, as in the most streamed rapper in America, not a person from America. He is the most streamed rapper in America. He overtook Kendrick again, like literally like a couple days ago when he dropped What Did I Miss? But yeah, I don't know. The hook for me is like a bit weird, backhanded, complimenty vibe.
Hey, rap, but still ain't top 10 on your coast.
Again, I don't know how it's gonna go. It's just, I can see it from the start. Yeah, the UK people are gonna react to the American shit and be like, yeah. The Americans are gonna react to the UK shit and be like, yeah. And then it's just gonna be a big meh, and it's gonna be US is over here, UK is over there. But Joyner did his thing. Weren't hitting crazy for me, but if I'm being completely honest and unbiased, Skepta's first track didn't hit crazy for me either. I heard it, it was cool, but it was jabs. I feel like they're both jabs, both pretty hollow. Hopefully we get something meaty now where it's like they come with some shit like, I want Skepta to get on the track and be like, you know what, I've done some digging. This person told me that you did this and that's fucked up. You know what I mean? I want to hear some tea. Hey, you left you tied your dog around a pole outside Walmart and left him out there without water for fucking 24 hours. You know what I mean? I want to hear some shit like that. I want to hear some dirt. I want to hear some dirt, bro. But yeah, I mean, so far right now, I'd say, I'm not going to say one's better than the other because I don't think either of them are crazy, like, levels above one another. What I do want is the next one. This is the foreplay. They've fiddled it, you know, they've dabbled, a little bit of sprinkle of garnish, but we ain't got the full meal. And I'm gonna be there for it. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you on Skepta Inevitably Replies. I don't know when that'll be. We'll see you then.
Moving slowly. One day I'll make the jump. Life is sweet, Zach and Cody. I can't find a balance from my balance. I just hide behind my talents and I wear it on my chest like I'm Tony. Is how much is love me now?